I investigated a Discord server that started off as a harmless prank. The server would troll people on public security cameras that forgot to put in a password. But as I dug deeper and deeper into these servers, it became less of a prank and more of exposing creeps who watch people's every move, even children. This is one of the creepiest Discord servers I've experienced in my time on Discord. Now, when I joined this Discord server, the first thing that I saw is that these people were in a voice call for 21 hours where they would live stream and creep on people live. You could see this one dude was sharing his screen and he had multiple security cameras open. Now, I didn't have to stalk these guys, record their voice calls, even though I did, and monitor them like they monitor other people, because what they would do is they would save their best clips in the multimedia channel. That is a fucking school. The first thing that I see. Jesus. But when I first viewed this multimedia channel, I did not expect the that I was about to see, because when I first started investigating this, I thought these people were looking at traffic cameras. Oh my goodness, the traffic's crazy today. But no, the first thing that I saw that wasn't this school was a cow getting milked, drama YouTubers, a barber shop, someone at a dentist. We have a church service, and it's not just one camera. This dude has multiple angles of this church service, multiple angles. They have security cameras in a hospital, but nothing tops the worst thing I've seen in terms of public places. On my screen, there is a body being prepared for an open casket. Well, not prepared. He's already done. This is an open casket on my screen. Now, if you thought this was up, nope. It gets so much worse, but we'll get to that. Here's the thing. Me just saying, oh, these people are disgusting creeps and stalking everyone would not be entirely accurate. The main reason why people are hacking into security cameras is not really to spy on people. It's the fact that some security cameras have a speaker inside of them. It's meant to be used for like two-way communication. And if you were someone that hacked into one of these security cameras, you could play whatever the heck you want through that speaker. So yeah, while there are definitely creepy elements of this Discord server, which I will be focusing on, just keep in mind that a lot of people are just doing this for fun. I can't bullshit you and be like, this is bad, guys. I mean, he's having fun at his workplace in public and he's being trolled. Like, this shit's funny. Genuinely, other than this probably being illegal, no one's getting hurt. But some people don't really like being watched, or the people that are trolling them are just genuinely annoying pieces of shit. Bros playing prop hunt.
Hey, disconnected.
Now, just for the history nerds that are going to correct me in the comments, I do want to say that this sort of security camera hacking has been a thing for a long-ass time. There's a YouTube video back on April of 2014 where people were trolling a school, which it gives me the heebie-jeebies. But the people that were doing this were all teenagers on 4chan anyways, so a lot of it was just them playing extremely racist music through the loudspeaker. It's 2014 trolling, that's kind of what it is. But seeing this sort of revived, I was wondering if the culture was making a comeback. And to be honest, a lot of people see this as funny, and it's hard to not agree with them because everything I've shown you so far has been out in the public. There is no expectation of privacy. But as I dug deeper and deeper, the red flags of these servers started to pop up. In a memes channel, there was a woman in the back room of a store getting changed. Like, they saved this because there's a woman with a bra on. This is some creepy gooner shit. And you'll have to take my word for this one, and it's because they delete their chats regularly. But there was a security camera that had like a top-down view of a cafe, and in the corner of the webcam, there was a woman breastfeeding her child, and people saved it. What the fuck? And just seeing that, I asked myself, how much darker are things going to get if I keep digging? Well, the next way this whole entire thing gets more creepy is that these people, it turns out, some of them don't stop at looking at cameras in public locations. They will hack into people's home security cameras, and they will watch people eat dinner. In fact, I joined one of these voice calls live, but these people will sit for hours on end in a Discord call, streaming a whole bunch of cameras, and they're just watching everyone, trying to capture just weird shit that happens around the house. Like this, for example, you know, just watching a mom and her baby. Not creepy at all. I can see why this is saved, but these are people just spying on others. But again, they're like playing prop hunts. They love when they get caught. This is their trophies. It's like when men go fishing and they have the photo of them with the fish. These guys do the exact same thing, but it's when people stare up at the camera and look deeply disturbed. And with that, it's time to talk about how these Discord servers get worse. Because one thing they love doing is stalking old people. Are you looking after your bedridden mother? Well, don't worry. A whole bunch of people on Discord are as well. I'm not kidding. This isn't a fucking memes channel. Guys, this is so funny. Look, she's dying. Like, is that what's going through these guys' brain? Like, that's fucked. But then I saw this video here, which, again, the second they could play music through the camera, it just becomes an absolute shit show. And these people, they genuinely just love watching old people. Guys, this is what I like doing. I spend my 21 hours in the Discord voice call to watch old grandmas. This is like unemployment versus retirement. They're close. It's just creepy. It's not even funny. This is just like old people inside of their house. But again, if they can play audio, it's a gold mine for them. I just want you to think about this before I get into the next clip, but this grandma is clueless. She does not know her security camera is hacked, so this will probably go on for months, torturing this old woman. And that's where I get to this message, because someone said, does someone have the grandma cam? But there are people that are known in the community that have their webcams hacked, and they just mess with them daily. Imagine having dementia or just being old age and you think you're hearing shit and all you hear is like at that point I would just croak over and die, to be honest. Now fortunately I saw this clip of the grandma cam.
Hola. ¿Quién es usted? ¿Qué hace aquí en mi casa? ¿Quiere llevarse a la abuelita a cocinar a otro lado, espíritu macabro?
So I think that's a pretty reasonable crash out, you know, someone spying on your grandma and messing with her. And this video was sent by this person here who said, some crazy woman did this while I was trolling. This dude is calling the woman crazy. I don't think he realizes that, like, in normal people's heads, you're stalking their fucking family. Most people have these cameras set up to watch over their grandparents, to make sure they didn't slip and break their hip and die a slow, horrible death. These people are like, you know what? Your last couple years on this planet, we're gonna torture you. However, as I dug deeper into these servers, there was another group of people that I discovered. These are some chronically online creeps that hack into these cameras for their deep, dark desires. Because some of the memes that I saw from people were stuff like this woman doing yoga.
I started Tai Chi at 50. Now I'm 68 and doctors ask me for advice.
Now you might be thinking, no text-to-speech, this is not sexual in any way. Now riddle me this for a second. Someone saved this. Who is this person? A fucking admin? They're the CEO of the server. They own the fucking server. And they're in someone's house and they said, holy money. And then later they have another angle and they're like, holy abomination. I just want to zoom out for a second. We have dudes on a Discord server gawking at women who don't even know that they're being watched by some creeps on the internet. You don't know how many people are looking at this shit. But this genuinely is pretty fucking creepy, but it gets worse. Because I'm not even reaching with this one. This woman is reaching, but I'm not reaching because someone saved a screenshot because her butt was in frame. Someone's like, yeah, I like this. I like taking screenshots when I can see someone's butt in their own fucking home. And then I saw this one. I wonder what this guy is saying. I translate it, and it turns out he says, such a cutie. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, I genuinely have no idea how this server or any of these servers are up on Discord. Because if it wasn't clear, there are multiple servers that are doing this. But you know what? Fuck it. At this point, if you haven't clicked off the video in disgust, you know what you're getting yourself into. I'm just gonna show you really what I saw. This person screenshotted in memes a sleeping baby, and I'm like, wow, that's you're watching kids, until the next thing they send is a collection of cameras of people sleeping, someone's bedroom with a TV, a kid's crib, another bedroom. This person specifically has this view laid out so we can watch people sleep. What in the fuck? I was hoping it would be trolling like this. But the reality for a second is that while you have some people that are doing this just for fun and trolling, there are people like this that have cameras set up of like kids sleeping. There is some sort of sick, twisted fantasy in this guy's head. God, how much more do we have left? Fuck, there's so much more. Okay, well, rapid fire, I guess. There's this dude here who's just laying in bed, and he's probably realized that, oh, my camera is fucking watching me. Now, the one thing I'm confused about is why would you have a security camera in your bedroom? Like, in your bedroom as an adult, you do two things. You sleep and you have something I don't have. And the reality is that people that have a multicam view of bedrooms open, they're watching and waiting for you to do the second thing. They want to watch you doing the naughty. Now, you're gonna have to trust me on this one, but there was a message underneath that got deleted where some dude was like, you should low-key give me that cam. No, okay. Just in case you're like, oh, I'm not creeped out yet. Well, take a fucking gander at this photo. I don't know, man. I don't know. Could this potentially be a kid's bedroom? I don't know. Kids' headphones, a child, and a mother. A sick hand-drawn photo of Batman. They're watching a kid in their bedroom. In fact, someone saved an image of a kid who realized he was being watched through his camera while he was fucking sleeping. I'm genuinely speechless at this point. And then in another server, they saved a clip specifically because it is a child that doesn't have pants on. This is so fucked that like usually I report stuff after I'm done recording so the server doesn't get fucking banned halfway through, but genuinely like I need to report this now. And of course, also in the screenshot, they advertise their Discord server underneath. This is just sending a message to fucking pedophiles. These are the creepiest fucking people that I have ever seen, and they all gather on this Discord server. And by the way, if you thought I was done, no, you're wrong. It gets one step worse, by the way. But before I get to the worst of the worst, there is some degenerate behavior from the people that run these servers, which I think is important to talk about. It's also like a palate cleanser, so you can prepare yourself for the next part that I'll have to talk about. I hate myself. But when I was looking through the Discord servers channels, I realized that they would sell you camera files. So you can just buy hacked security cameras for $1.50. And they specifically say, only you have them. And here's the thing I want to point out. They also have free files. They have free cameras. How do they distinguish between free cameras and paid cameras? What do they do? Did they hack into a camera? They're like, oh, someone's backyard. Okay, that will be a free one. Oh, a kid's bedroom? Yeah, we're going to charge $1.50 for that one. Do you not see how like up this is? Only you have them. And the interesting thing is that some of these security cameras had custom text like Adolf. It's like the N-word and lure. And one of the security cameras I saw had this. I don't have to read it. But on the other side, it would promote a Discord server and it said hacked by this person. Call me boss. You gotta love people who commit cybercrime because they're hacking into someone's security camera. You gotta love them just leaving their information out there. It's like a paper trail for the feds, although the feds really won't give a shit about this, unfortunately. Although, to be fair, a whole bunch of cameras got hacked in South Korea, and they did actually arrest people, but that was because they were selling videos of people doing the naughty on a website, so yikes. And I think it's time, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for me to show you the worst of the worst. And while I'm showing you these captures that people have saved, just remember that one dude who had all of his cameras open to view people's bedrooms. These are saved by genuine creeps. And the first thing is that someone saved footage of someone in their bathtub. Now, I agree with this person. Why do they even have a camera in the bathroom? But why are you even saving this in the first place? You literally are spying on someone taking a bath. If you did that in real life, which this is real life, you're just doing it through a camera. These people don't I don't get it, man. Let's just move on to the next one. This next one here is a video someone took. Now, just the fact this dude had a broom, you can piece together what happened before this clip. They were messing with them. They saw that he was nude. This dude got out a broom, tried hitting the camera, then went back to bed nude, and these guys then started recording and did it again. You're harassing a dude specifically so that you can see him naked inside of his own home. Now, for this one, I was editing this video and I just had to stop because I saw this and I had to show you. But you know how I was talking about, people spying on your bedroom to wait and see if you do the dirty? Yeah, they literally have like a sliver through a door frame of people doing the naughty. They actually saved it. Like, that's not a hypothetical. This genuinely happened. And the worst part is they didn't just stop at this, but they also took multiple pictures. The people on here are fucking creeps, man. Oh my god, he's in the fucking Beluga server too. Ah! It's fucking kids doing this. What the fuck? Now, I did report him to Discord, and he did get banned, but who would have thunk it, boys? While I'm still editing this video and looking for screenshots of, like, old people and stuff, I see this. Literally another person in the same fucking day that I'm looking is going... I can't show you what's on my screen, but people are doing the deed, and the camera fucking moves. Imagine you're doing the deed, and all here's the camera going... And, like, these people just not even batting an eye, bro. This is Now, my fellow gamers, I have quite the update for you guys, because this morning, when I opened up my alt account, I noticed that I'm only in 4 servers now. I used to be in 5, but I thought my cover was blown, and I got banned from one of the servers. But no, ladies and gentlemen, it turns out, remember when I got that Beluga kid banned? I'm pretty sure after that, Discord looked into the server. I don't know how their moderation system works entirely, but that server got banned. The other people that I showed you, they haven't been banned yet, and the server's still up, so I'm not sure what's gonna happen with that, but I gotta be honest with you guys. We gotta stay objective here, but Discord actually did something good today, and that's about it, because it's time to get to the worst thing I've ever fucking seen on Discord. Because in one of the servers, someone sent an IP saying, Goon Alert, where if you clicked on the IP, you'd see someone's camera, and this guy said, holy small wiener. In fact, before he was doing that, they took a screenshot of him just sitting in his home, and we could tell it's the same dude because he just memorized this flag. This is an intricate wall design. Next image, intricate wall design, and this dude just bare. Like, just they're literally spying on a naked dude. And I just want to point out, this dude was popular in every single server. Every single server had a screenshot of this guy, and some people genuinely took screenshots of him walking naked around the house.
That's a peanut.
Now, if these guys are hacking into this dude's camera and taking photos and saving it, like they're committing a fucking crime. I mean, the rest of that stuff was already a crime that I'm showing you, spying on kids' bedrooms. That's already I thought I saw it all. But then someone sent a screenshot of literally the dude's junk. Zoomed right in. Now, of course, we're on YouTube. You guys also probably don't want to see this either. I've seen a lot of penis, unfortunately. Wait, hold the fuck on for a second. With the security cameras, they're usually far away, but this dude, he cranking that soldier boy right in front of the camera. So this dude specifically put the camera there, which makes things even more than what I realized, because this is an unsecure webcam. There is no username, there is no password. If you just visit the IP, it'll just show this dude's webcam. I have a feeling that he knows people are watching him through his webcam, and he's just jorking it. Does this dude have like a thing for people spying on him? But then also, the people that are like spying on people's webcams are usually teenagers that are trolling and also creeps. So does this dude know that teenagers are watching this? Like, what? Does he know? What the fuck is going on? I'm done. I'm ending it here. Actually, hold on. No, I'm not. Here's the thing. I wanted to leave the video like that, and then I realized that I needed to solve this mystery myself, because if I didn't, then some of you guys watching the video would try to solve this mystery, and then you'd be exposed to a whole bunch of gay porn and this dude's tiny, because that's what happened to me. So anyways, but as I was investigating this guy and trying to understand why he's live streaming his Goon Sesh 9000, someone said that this website is fake, and it turns out this dude has been doing the same thing for 3 days, nonstop. First off, how the Do you know that this guy's been doing the same thing for 3 days? Have you watched him for 3 days to figure that out? Anyways, jokes aside, I decided to Google this IP and figure out maybe it's been shared somewhere. Maybe it's a known honeypot or something. And no, it turns out this guy shared this link on his Plex account, which is a profile pic of him just going whole hog. I also saw him post this link on a nudist forum. And then I also saw him on Twitch for adult content creators. And in this guy's profile, which there's so much shit I have to censor, man. There's so much on my screen. It turns out this dude has a voyeur home cam, which is the link to the camera. What this dude does is he basically sets up his camera around his house, and he is a nudist, and he likes walking around in his house without any underwear, and he also shows him doing his activities. He likes when people watch him. So I guess we've gone full circle to the people that like dancing for the camera. This guy's the same thing, just a whole different breed. Are those piercings? All right, I'm ending the video here. So anyways, gamers, it's time for me to edit this video, censor everything, and then delete all the files from my fucking computer because I genuinely feel like a creep having to cover the creeps that are creeping on people. And with that, gamers, bye-bye. Love you.